Everyone, I don't know about you, but I've heard a lot of buzz recently about investing in Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptocurrencies. It seems like everyone's talking about it all over social media, at work, or just on the news. And why is that? Well, one reason that comes to mind is maybe they heard about people who made millions off Bitcoins and they're trying to do the same with other cryptocurrencies these days. And so let's take a look at how that would work actually. So this is a chart of Bitcoin's price. Let me move this up here. And if you can see just 7 years ago at the start of, in the middle of 2010, the price of Bitcoin is around 5 cents. So just doing some math, if you took $100, only $100, and bought Bitcoin with it, you'd have 2,000 Bitcoins. And today the price is roughly, let me check the price real quick. As this time right now, it's like about 25.50. So times 25.50, you would have a cool $5 million. And so that actually happened to some people, and it's mostly an accident, I would say. But let's see how that happened. Well, let's talk about some stories. First of all, there was a guy who was an early adopter of Bitcoin, really loved the technology, and he bought it when it was worth pennies. So he had a ton. And he wanted to show the world that it worked. So he sent someone 10,000 Bitcoins and had them send him two pizzas from like Domino's or whatever. So that wasn't worth that much back then. But if you take that today, that would be $25 million worth for two pizzas. It's insane if you think about it. But you can't blame the guy. There's no way you would know that it would go this high back then. And that's the same reason another guy was an early adopter, really loved the technology. So he sent his buddy about like 5 Bitcoins just to play with. Said, here you go, just play with it. Send it to other people, see what you can find to buy off of it. Well, his buddy was lazy and never used it, but now his buddy is super happy because how much is that? Just a cool $12,000 worth of Bitcoin for his buddy. I bet he's asking for some back now because him throwing around Bitcoins, playing around with it, I highly doubt he kept most of all of it. And so I guess another reason why people are really drawn to investing in this cryptocurrency is because it really allows like astronomical gains compared to anything else you could put your money in. Um, so if you take a look at Amazon, which is such a blue chip stock, like it's been outperforming almost any stock out there in the tech industry. So right now it's at $1,000, which is really good, really high. Good job, Amazon. But back in 2010, heck, let's just scroll back a little bit more. Let's say it was about 40. Let's say 10 years ago, it was about like $40. Okay, so now it's 1,000. So you'd get 25 times return. But if you take a look at Bitcoin, and let's say it was like 5 cents, that's 50,000 times return of your initial investment. That's insane. And a lot of cryptocurrencies have been growing maybe 10x in a year, and making people really rich really fast. But this has started to look like a bubble, and a lot of people have asked, like, with all this really quick growth, is it too late to invest? Well, in my personal opinion, and don't take this as like official investment advice, but I think it's still a little bit early in the nascent stage of this technology. It's not widely adopted yet, so there may be some rampant speculation, but there's still a lot of room for growth, in my opinion. And so, no, I don't think it's too early to invest. And also, some other people have been comparing it to the dot com bubble, but I don't think it's like that at all because like as you see, there was a rapid rise, and then a massive drop quickly, and a lot of people lost a lot of money because everyone's like Ant and Taxi Driver was buying tech stocks. Also, you had companies like Pets.com have massive valuations, go public, and then crash and burn spectacularly. So I don't think so. While I think cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin and Ethereum are a little bit overhyped right now, I still think it's early, and there may be some corrections and some dips, but overall, it should still go up quite a bit in the long run. So do some research, read about the technology behind it. If you believe in it and its ability to disrupt various industries, then definitely buy some and hold. You can either do your research and choose some interesting companies and projects that have their own currencies, or just stick with the big three, which is Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. And while and the reason why I say buy and hold is that's just easier to do. Like day trading, you can do that, but you also have to pay more taxes on it too if you live in the United States. So I'm just the kind of person to buy and hold, and honestly, for beginners, I think you should too. But one really important point before I go today, definitely do not invest more than you're willing to lose. This is a really volatile investment. Volatile means it goes up and down really quickly. So while you may get like 10 or 100x gains really quick, it may also go to zero if something happens to a particular coin or a particular technology. Any announcement can make it drop or rise rapidly. So I've touched about on a lot of different topics today, but I'm going to go into detail and a few more things later on. So be sure to subscribe below, comment if you have any questions, and definitely share with all your friends. Thank you.